is also clearance sale priced at a ridiculous price of $9.98. And yet it's a tool that you're going to reach for a lot. This is the telescoping handle multifunction rake from our friends at the Grouchy Gardener. The Grouchy Gardener is a brand name from the UK that has just taken off in popularity. And we've got it, and I've got to tell you, this is smart design. I'll show it to you. I still have how many colors do I have? Just 2? No, the green sold out. So I apologize. Is that the green on the videotape? It is. Okay, I've got the red here at my fingertips. Here's what makes it different as I drop it. This handle purposely comes off so that you can go ahead and create a mini rake that is small enough to get between your vegetable rows. The hole in the handle allows you to be able to use it to scoop things up so that if you've got, doggy gifts or something yucky, you're not touching it with your hands. The handle telescopes so that you can go ahead and extend it so that it's right for you. Or I've got it now in the short mode, because what if you've got an elevated bed? You're still going to have to do your weeding, and you're still going to have to get things cleaned up. These tines are made of a high impact plastic. I prefer this over metal because metal doesn't tend to have memory. If you bend a metal tine back too far, it won't return to its full position. With that plastic, it does. Do I have Joe with me? All right, I want to bring my guest in. He is our representative. He knows the Grouchy Gardener. How are you, Joe? Good to see you, man.
Dan, it's been far too long, hasn't it? Good to see you.
This was created by your family.
Yes.
Oh, look, that's the first time we've seen your little kitty cat. Right behind you.
No.
Beautiful. So who is the Grouchy Gardener? Let me start with that, and let's talk about what makes this rake so different than any other rake that we've ever offered on the air.
Dan, well, the Grouchy Gardener is a real person. He's my father. He was a landscape gardener for 35 years. It's only been over the last couple of years that he's actually stopped gardening. But he used to invent tools to make his life easier. And after a little while, as I got older and I used to help him around the garden, I said, Dad, why don't we show these to other people and, try and make people's lives a little bit easier on that side? But he is a bit of a curmudgeon. He is miserable. He does complain when it rains, which in England is a lot. He does complain when it's sunny because then it's too hot. So it's aptly named. And this is our telescoping multifunction rake. So it's 3 feet here. It's 5 feet extended. And as you said before, if I just pull this head up here, I go from a big, thick tine rake to a little rake here. So I can go in and amongst my pots, in and amongst my garden ornaments, in and amongst my flower bed. If I want the bigger rake, instead of having 2 different rakes, I can pop this on once again and I'm good to go, Dan. So this is everything in its entirety.
Your cat is making sure she gets all the screen time she can. I love it. I know people have seen this on the air in the past.
Yep.
You just can't walk away from this price of $9.98. No. That's a 60% savings off what we made it available before. And when I say before, I'm talking about the beginning of the season. The videotape probably best shows it. Keep in mind, I'm down to red only. The green is gone. It is the perfect lightweight rake for all of your big jobs, like your fall raking for your leaves, but just for those little cleanups, it's perfect. Grass clippings and twigs, things of that nature.
It is. And the good thing about this is instead of getting a small rake and a large rake and a pair of leaf grabbers, you get everything in one. And these are flexible tines, as you've said before, so they can work on your lawn, but they can also work on your patio. They can work in your stones, and they can get into those tight-knit corners as well. So this is why it really helps you out. So it's a brilliant price, but also it's a brilliant 3-in-1 tool. And where else can you get a rake, a large rake, a small rake, and a pair of leaf grabbers for under $10, as you guys call it? It's phenomenal. But the reason why I want to show you why it's different is these are the plastic tines here. This is what I'm showing you here. This is the alternative, Dan. The problem is with these are strong, but these actually rip your lawn.
Yep.
And if these dig into your lawn, they create furrows, then that's no good. But if I show you this, if I can telescope this out, I can do this on my patio. I can bring everything to me all in one go. So it works really, really well. If that was my lawn, I could do that as well. If I want to do little stones, little pebbles, I can tickle things up and it can move to me again. And that's all right. That's what a normal rake does. And even though this is lightweight, it's still sturdy, it still works. But I like it because it can do these small jobs. So if I take this head off here and I'll just put this down here, if I walk through, I've got my pot and my planters. I can go in between my pots and my planters now. And it does all that. So it's turned into a small rake. It gets into those little hard to reach areas and it's still working for me. That's why it's brilliant. But the extra bit that I do love about it is these come off. We in the UK, when we sell this, we say that these turn you a little bit into Wolverine. You've got your claws down.
Yeah.
So you've got your big happy claws. And if I want to go over here, and I'm just going to grab these for you, these are brambles. I'm sure you've got brambles in the US. You might call them something different, but these are thorny. These are prickly. I don't want to touch these even with gloves on because they will sting. So I can get rid of them all in one go. And that's absolutely fine. I can then start to do my clearing as well, Dan. And I can make big scoops up really, really easy, really, really simply. All for a 3-in-1 tool.
Yeah, 3 tools in one, telescoping handle, sale price, best price I've ever seen it at. Joe, it's always good to see you. What's your name of your cat?
That's Chewy, somewhere, wherever he's gone.
He'll be back.
Chasing butterflies.
He'll be back. Thank you, my friend. Take advantage of that sale price. The green is completely gone. We're down to only the red at this point. Enjoy.